is with great pleasure that we welcome our inductees, fellow chapter officers, advisors, faculty, administration, alumni, and all honored guests. We greatly appreciate and recognize all of you who have dedicated time to facilitate in our chapter's success. Thank you for attending the 81st induction ceremony of the Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter. My name is Genesis Capellan, and I am the president of Alpha Epsilon Phi here at Bergen Community College. Before we begin the ceremony, we would like to take a moment to speak on the harsh times we have all undergone since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many students have struggled and suffered through many unique processes, but with great challenge comes hard work and perseverance. With the new norms that are constantly undergoing a change, we hope that you, your friends, and your family are staying safe and healthy during these times. Unfortunately, we are unable to meet in person tonight, but that doesn't mean that we can't celebrate the success of our students. We look forward to the day that we are able to walk through the halls of Bergen once more. Until then, we hope that tonight's virtual ceremony will help take your mind off the current global pandemic to instead focus on the academic accomplishments of our new members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. On behalf of our chapter, I officially call the Fall 2020 Induction Ceremony to order. We will now open our ceremony by recognizing our great nation. I would like to introduce Ms. Ginny Lackey, who will now sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jenny. It is my great pleasure to welcome our new BCC President, Dr. Friedman.
Good evening. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to offer you warm wishes as you become members of the internationally renowned Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa tonight. I'm especially excited that this represents my first induction ceremony as Bergen's president, a landmark moment for me for sure. As you may know, I became president of this wonderful college January 1st this year. My first 100 days as president have been nothing short of inspirational, but have also included a number of challenges. Embarking on a presidency during a pandemic has that potential, as I'm sure you've all experienced during the past year. But the challenges pale in comparison to the spirit of the Bergen community, their accomplishments, and their resolve. I have especially marveled at the students engaged in PTK. Without exaggerating, I can say that speaking with the students of this chapter and hearing about their near daily achievements often serve as the high points of my days. We have students earning scholarships, winning awards, and even becoming part of the All-USA academic team. If you didn't know, that means a Bergen student ranks among the top 20 in the entire country. This is the type of organization you are joining this evening. You're joining a chapter that has been named the best in the world. You're joining a chapter not only with a storied history, but an even brighter future. Why? Because you're part of it. You have the opportunity to build on the legacy of your peers and take this chapter to even new heights. I know with your faculty advisors, Professors Meyer and Kane, will inspire you to achieve the lofty goals set by this chapter. I would also like to commend you for your commitment to scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship, the hallmarks of PTK. Rising to the top of your class requires dedication, especially during a pandemic. But this has also taught you resolve. I have no doubt that you will emerge stronger and more resilient. Again, I congratulate you on this achievement, and I look forward to hearing about all your accomplishments that will become the highlights of my days in the future.
Thank you, Dr. Friedman. At this time, I would like to present our chapter leadership teams. Our chapter executive boards. Our finance team. Our operations team. Our communication team. Our recruitment team. And our chapter advisors and administrative assistant.
Over the past few months, I have had the pleasure of working with this remarkable group of people. And through the experiences that we have shared together, we have become a family unlike any other. My hope for all of you is that you find that bond with one another during your time here and build up one another to become something greater. Founded in Missouri in 1918, Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society has given community college students the opportunity to become leaders and scholars. For the past 101 years, Phi Theta Kappa stood for wisdom, aspiration, and purity, and has been the stepping stone for student growth and success. By now, you have heard about Phi Theta Kappa and the many opportunities the organization provides. You've heard about the impact it will have on you and your experience at Bergen Community College. Rather than reiterate what you already know, I'm going to show you how Phi Theta Kappa is a catalyst for success through a video our team created.
What does it mean to be part of PTK?
Members of PTK continually face challenges both inside and outside academia, learning to come up with solutions that can serve the community at large. Along the way, they get the chance to meet and engage with a wide variety of amazing and dedicated students and faculty.
Members had the opportunity to either work on the college project or Honors in Action. Honors in Action, or HIA, is a unique enterprise that integrates academic research, action-oriented service, and teamwork to address real-world challenges in our communities. Students will acquire job-related experience while crafting lasting results for their locality. This year, the Honors in Action team has researched how biases start at the age of 4 to 6. This project will challenge those biases by creating a children's book that represents students with disability in a variety of cultures in a virtual classroom.
This year, members of the College Project team engage with the BCC student body and faculties, helping to overcome a challenge that affects the institution. The team created the Help Unite Bergen campaign, or HUB, Hub, a unique and special platform made by students for students. Members of the team have created unique and fun tutorials designed to help Bergen students succeed during this online semester.
To be divided into 4 teams: communication, finance, recruitment, and operations. Each lends a hand in creating content in events. Communication handles the content that can be shared on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Finance generates fundraisers to help donate to other charities. recruitment, participate in all virtual social events. This spans from PTK orientation and info sections to fun and exciting social hangouts. Operations reach out to different organizations, both PTK affiliated and outside bodies, to set up events both online and offline, meant to engage with members of the community. Alpha Epsilon Phi is an amazing opportunity for you to serve communities, make connections, have scholarship opportunities, and most importantly, be the leader that you always knew you could be. We look forward to work with you. Welcome to Phi Theta Kappa.
Thank you. We understand how difficult it is to get involved during these times, but Phi Theta Kappa is still giving students the opportunity to connect with others and participate in activities. We have weekly workouts with certified trainers, different workshops, and ways to give back to your community, like promoting voter registration. We are very active on our social media accounts, especially our Instagram, which is @BergenPTK, and on our website, bergenptk.com. You can find information about upcoming events and interact with our chapter. Even though things are a little different this year, our PTK chapter is still present and active. We are working with organizations like Color a Smile and the Center for Hope and Safety, and we are hosting a variety of online events for any Bergen student to take part in. Now, to introduce our alumni keynote speaker, please welcome Raymond Yoon.
Jenna Santa Croce, a recent graduate from the Bergen Community College, served as Phi Theta Kappa's International Division I Vice President for the 2019-2020 school year. Jenna, a passionate environmentalist, now studies under a full scholarship in public policy with a minor in environmental studies at the University of Mississippi. While studying at Bergen Community College, Jenna began a sustainability association, presented her environmental research at regional academic conferences, and completed a coastal conservation and plastic pollution internship in Thailand. After graduating from her four-year institution, Jenna hopes to become a political activist for green legislation as an environmental policy analyst for the United Nations. Please help me welcome Jenna Santa Croce.
Hi everybody, my name is Jenna Santa Croce. I am a recent Bergen Community College graduate where I was a Phi Theta Kappa member, and I now attend the University of Mississippi. I want to first start by congratulating all of you. Now, you'll probably hear this a ton of times tonight, but for what it's worth, you're deserving of it. Being a community college student is tough. You don't have the luxury to just go to class and then go back to your dorm. You probably work, maybe even more than one job. You might have family responsibilities to cater to. Maybe you volunteer or conduct research. Being a community college student is a juggling act. Your invitation to the most prestigious official honor society of all two-year and technical schools in the world is proof that you're doing a pretty good job at managing everything. So, again, congratulations. Being on this side of the podium, or the screen in this case, is still a little bit strange for me. I was inducted a little over 3 years ago, but it does not feel that long at all. When I was inducted into Phi Theta Kappa, I bet my mindset was a little similar to some of yours maybe right now. I didn't know much about the Honor Society at all. I knew two things. One, that it was an honor society, and two, by being a member, I'd have access to some more scholarships. I also had a million things on my plate, and I really wasn't planning on doing much with my membership besides adding it to my resume and hopefully getting some of the scholarships that they always talked about. Now, if things went as planned, I would be in a much, much different position than I am right now. After a full year as a member, I decided to get involved. I attended my first board meeting, and there I met some of the coolest people. I met people that were very much like me, very driven, very motivated, and two of my best friends I met on that first day at that first board meeting. I also began to volunteer because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed spending time with them, and I enjoyed giving back to the community. It was fun. I got involved in a research project too, an undergraduate research project that's now an award-winning undergraduate research project. And I ran for the Honor Society's highest leadership position available to the 250,000 active members. Now, I didn't think I would ever do something like that, but I did, and I'm so glad I did. After having been elected, I was flown across the country to Hawaii, California, Minnesota, where I got to speak at conferences, Phi Theta Kappa conferences, and Phi Theta Kappa induction ceremonies similar to this one. My experiences as a Phi Theta Kappa member and a leader made me a very competitive scholarship applicant, and I now attend the University of Mississippi for free tuition, free food, free housing. Tonight, you are being inducted into much more than an honor society that offers scholarships to its members. My advice to you as a new inductee from one student to another is to not close yourself off to all of the opportunities that you may not even know are available to you right now. Attend a board meeting, even if it's just one. Sign up to volunteer, participate in workshops, get involved in research projects. If you do nothing at all, at least have one conversation with one of our advisors or one of our officers. I promise it'll be worth your time. I encourage you to make the most of this. As a PTK member, you have new friendships, new experiences, maybe even a fully funded education waiting for you. Whether or not you choose to reap these benefits is entirely up to you. You can use the Honor Society for just the scholarships that it offers. There are very, very few requirements for remaining a member, but I encourage you not to. Please get involved. I promise it'll be worth it. It changed my life. Congratulations again for getting yourself here and for being inducted to Phi Theta Kappa. I wish you nothing but the very, very best. Bye, everybody. Stay safe. Thanks for having me.
I would now like to invite the new Phi Theta Kappa Middle States Regional President, Ashley Dias. She is here with us today to congratulate our new inductees.
I want to take the time to congratulate the new members of Phi Theta Kappa. This is a huge milestone that is not to be taken lightly. It is easy to receive good grades, but it is a challenge to gain experience to become leaders. By reading your pledges today, each of you have taken the first step to becoming fearless PTK leaders. As your peer, I encourage you to get involved in the fullest capacity because each opportunity may become your next passion. Phi Theta Kappa is much more than an honor society. It is a saving grace, a launching pad, and foundation. Its very essence has transformed so many. If it were not for PTK, I wouldn't have realized my full potential as a leader, academic, and person. Before PTK, I was scared to approach the major I wanted, afraid I wasn't good enough. I wanted to major in pre-social work, but my past of abuse and addiction dawned on me. I felt like there was no way I could be qualified. Graduated with my associate's degree in English, feeling unaccomplished and needing more. It was then that I realized that maybe going back to community college, majoring in pre-social work, and finally giving PTK a shot, there would be a difference. And boy, was I right. In just 2 months, I became my chapter's membership coordinator. And then I became co-chair of Honors in Action, helped found our chapter's first newsletter. I became a team leader. I learned to have a passion to be an advocate for those in poverty. I blossomed into the person I always knew I had the potential to be, but didn't have the tools for. Each of you has the opportunity to engage as a member by utilizing the Phi Theta Kappa online tools, such as the Edges, Leadership Development courses, and PTK Connect. In addition, you could also engage by completing service hours and participating in chapter projects. The amazing PTK experience can be yours as long as you take your shot. Thank you and good luck.
Hi, my name is Dr. Lynn Tincher-Ladner. I'm President and CEO of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, and I'm here to bring my sincere congratulations to the new members of Bergen's Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter. Tonight, you're being recognized for your academic excellence and for being in the top 5% of college students across the nation. But the mission of Phi Theta Kappa begins at recognition, but it does not end there. And you all now have the opportunity to get involved in this amazing chapter and grow as scholars and leaders. So come back to a chapter meeting or get involved in a service project. Look at our undergraduate research program, or even submit a poem or a short story to our literary journal. There are literally so many activities for you to be involved in. And there is something else. I want the new members to know that they are joining the very best chapter in Phi Theta Kappa, and that is no exaggeration. Earlier this year, Bergen's chapter was named the most distinguished chapter out of all 1,300 chapters in Phi Theta Kappa, and I am so happy to say congratulations and thank you to all the hard work of the members at Bergen for this amazing recognition. So congratulations to all of you and welcome to the best chapter in Phi Theta Kappa.
It is my pleasure to welcome and congratulate our new inductees. You're among the top 5% of Bergen Community College students and should be proud of all of your accomplishments. Many of you overcame obstacles to be present here today, whether it be a financial difficulty or balancing the demands of school, family, and work. In fact, 78% of our members tonight work while going to school. 66% speak more than one language, 15% are parents, and 27% are involved with the campus organization. In recognition of your exceptional diversity and academic excellence, tonight you become part of the world's largest student organization. We have now arrived at the moment in which we induct the new members present here this evening.
With great pleasure, I would like to now call our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Brock Fisher, to induct our new members. As the college's academic officer, Dr. Fisher provides strategic direction for curricula, instruction, and student learning while leading the institution's renowned faculty, which includes a U.S. Professor of the Year. Dr. Fisher began his career in higher education as a faculty member at Bethel College, teaching theater and directing the institution's traveling thespian troupe. Within the higher education community, Dr. Fisher has shared his expertise as a presenter at numerous conferences, which include the League for Innovation in the Community College. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Fisher.
Hello, my name is Brock Fisher, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Bergen Community College. I'm also the administrator that has the honor to supervise the best PTK chapter perhaps in the universe. It is an interesting job because I have so little to do with the success of this chapter. It was great long before I got here. Now, I got to cheat a little and see what the president was going to tell you. Since he already drove home that you are the best, I decided I would head a different direction. Sure, you're joining the best PTK chapter in the country, but what can you do to keep it that way? Today, I would like to challenge the new blood to be better than the best. We have led the country in PTK for years, so you have some gigantic shoes to fill. However, I have no doubt in my mind you can accomplish this feat. Since I've arrived in 2019, PTK at Bergen has managed to one-up itself again and again. A generation of students that seems beyond compare emerge, and somehow we manage to excel, despite how impossible it seems to be better than the students that came before. Is it the leadership? Is it the students? Is it your lead administrator? Okay, we already established it isn't the last one. If I had to guess, I would speculate that it all comes down to tradition, grit, and diversity. We have a storied record of excellence in PTK at Bergen. We have students that have persisted despite challenging circumstances to make Bergen PTK their organization. Finally, we have one of the most diverse PTK groups in the country. Biology teaches us that diversity equals strength. In fact, a better statement of evolution is not really that the fit survive, but the diverse and the adaptable. That's you. Whatever the case, you all have arrived. What will you do now that you're here? The answer is simple. You'll be the best, and we can't wait to see what you do. Thank you.
Alice Acosta,
Faith Adams,
Hanan Aitbaja,
Jabir Aldefree,
Christina Angelkoska,
Kayla Arias,
Leslie D. Arias,
Leah Lopez Aristi,
Alexandra Artuso,
Andrea Babu,
Ashley Kayla Patnett Barahona,
Luke Becker,
Richard Bell,
Edwin Benitez,
Ryan Berninger,
Elizabeth Bittner,
Kenneth J. Blankard,
Samantha M. Brown,
Bertilla Bruca,
Sophia Acuna Kayanopa,
Lillian Canarossi,
Marina Cannon,
Andrew Casado,
Sophia Casses,
Cinderella Sella,
Joanne Sanchez Chico,
Rebecca Ann Coakley,
Daniela Cortez,
Sarah Quoto,
Ariel Crawford,
Chamber Storm Cruz,
Victoria Ann Shusik,
Nicolo Paolo Perez Cudiera,
Fravi Emmanuel Adams Cueva,
Kevin Cherney,
Rizamel Jalokan Dabu,
Maluska Delgado,
Melissa Del Palo,
Catherine Dining,
Mona Dua Elwis,
Giovanna Sapphire Ali,
Ryan Elizondo Fayas,
Christina Fainroth,
Hannah Rose Garcia,
Kim T. Gastelou,
Amy Cass Jorges,
Albert Gonzalez,
Alan Gottlieb,
Emily Grasso,
Cassie Laxina Ginto,
Annie Guliashvili,
Kian So Han,
Amanda Hanauer,
Vanessa Jean Hasselkorn,
Daniel Hermo,
Eduardo Hernandez,
Alicia Gwendolyn Hockman,
Kingsley Hoare,
Martha Hux,
Cynthia Hassian Surratt,
Jacob A. Inglis,
Aaliyah Ippolito,
Jacob Jelinski,
Brandy Wanush,
Isabella Jaramillo,
Jared Paul Jovellanos,
Lauren Katmeyer,
Daniela Quapas,
Brandon Kim,
Jung Sung Kim,
Youngjoon Kim,
Rosetta Kosi,
Juan Peter Ko,
Anna Marie Kun,
Joshua Lee,
Sebastian Lidwin,
Rosanny Laura,
Ting Liu,
Grace Linenberg,
Laura Fruhath de Macedo.
Anna Maitland.
Daniela Mansibu.
Adela Manchka.
Laura M. McDonald.
Bailey McNamara.
Kayla Merrow.
Ronnie Millett.
Agra Mindaye.
Antonio Moronis.
Keen Mitchell.
Gi Hun Moon.
Astra Moore.
Roberto Morales.
Ryan Morales.
Kleb Mishkin.
Tatiana Neshton.
Reynaldo Nunez.
Sol Ochis.
Samuel Olivencia.
Abraham O'Valley.
Kayla May Pacheco.
Christian Pajaro.
Natalia Palka.
Alexandra Pasquarelli.
Douglas Pichardo.
Randy Polanco.
Isabella America Poles.
Francis Roptopoulos.
Marilyn Rivera.
Brenda Milagros Robles.
Julio Rodriguez.
Christian Roman.
Maximilian Roth.
Alexa Sachs Wilner.
Chelsea Sals.
Natalie Scarino.
Ryan Scully.
Segev Sharon.
Gianna Cerro.
Laura Severino.
Mayan Shea.
Hennessy Sheehan.
Nicholas Slusky.
Nicole Concetta Snayer.
Vivian Cantano Steinberger.
Ella Sukora.
Mackenzie Zabo.
Denise Torres.
Mariah Lynn Torres.
Tiffany Torrey.
Nazmi Toda.
Laura Tracy Call.
David Tsai.
David Valdiva.
Angel Vangelovsky.
Juan Camilo Quinchia Vasquez.
Victoria Lauren Velez.
Leonardo Way.
Shalavia Whitfield.
Tyler Nicole Wild.
Daeyeon Won.
Jaehyuk Yang.
Kinbo Yu.
Javilez Zapata.
Ashley Zavala.
Lee Zimmerman.
Inductees, please rise and recite the pledge along with me. I state your name. Do solemnly promise to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, to keep its objectives and aims foremost in my mind, and I solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors. As the representative of Bergen Community College's academic programs, I hereby induct you as members of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Congratulations.
To our new members, congratulations on earning your membership. You are now a part of the Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Isn't that amazing? You have such a unique opportunity in front of you, and I look forward to seeing how you will take advantage of the experiences to come. Remember that this induction ceremony is only but the start to an amazing journey with long roads ahead, but it's up to you to create the change you wish to see in the world. Tonight, I leave you all with a challenge: to become active members of Phi Theta Kappa. Each and every one of you have the potential to be the best version of yourselves. Active and passionate leaders are needed now more than ever, and so we once again encourage you to apply for a leadership position on our PTK advisory board and help us build a better future. You can also get connected with us on social media and join us in finding new and creative ways to interact with each other and our community. Through scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship, you truly have the chance to transform the world around you. On behalf of the Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter and Bergen Community College, I would like to once again congratulate all of our inductees and thank everyone who has made tonight's 81st induction ceremony a success. With all that being said, I officially adjourn the Spring 2021 induction ceremony. Thank you and have a wonderful night.